Park. Of course, there's some folks going to the game. Since it's game day at Mercer University, there's a football game. They finally got football back. It's a lovely day to go walking, period, right? Yeah. Yes. I'm getting close to downtown. My walking journey continues. And I think I pretty much walked the whole mile. So anyway, the only reason why you hear sirens and stuff is because, well, one, we're near a hospital, near the medical center, Central Georgia. And these are the ambulances. I guess they're parked because I guess there's a lot of healthy people out here. I'm getting ready to go downtown and go to Joey Stuckey's little special event. I hope I don't be too late because it's last till 1. It's going on 11:30. So I'll let you in on the details. We're here at the Pedestrian Studio Open House. This is Shadow Sound Studio. Beautiful place. There's Joey's music playing in the background. So it's going to be a cool place.
Originally, there were 3 rooms back here. Right, three little ones. And we knocked one of those down, made one big one. And I kept the other one just to put like amps in. Right. And so I kept, but this room is both those combined. But it really, we've got we've got some really great. One of the keys to good tone, acoustically, like scientifically, is to have a lot of different surface material.
I was wondering if it's exposed brick on part of the wall.
It does, exactly. Or, it gives you a little bit extra bounce. And then of course we got the baffles that do the absorption. Right. And then you've got like a regular wall surface, and you got the wood floor. You've got your ceiling with the beam.
So you got a trap door there. Is that?
That is magic. Yes, that is where I keep all the clients that don't pay. That actually is storage.
I don't know if that changes the sound or opens it up or not.
It really doesn't. We are going to do something eventually that I haven't done because I just kind of ran out of time and budget. Right. But we've got an old elevator shaft that doesn't really have a function anymore in that red room. Right. And I've actually designed it. We just haven't built it. An echo chamber that is actually flexible, so we get the old way they used to do reverb is they build different shaped tile rooms and set the speaker in there and then set the microphone in front of that. Right. That was the classic way of getting reverb back in the 50s and 60s. Right. Wow. So we're actually going to do that same thing in the elevator shaft and be able to actually change them, but I just haven't got it done yet. Yeah. And it probably won't happen until the middle of next year. Because who has time? That's cool. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun, and it mainly again for like amps. Right. But that's guitar tone being guitar player, of course, is something I care a lot about. So, but this is my favorite room probably. But it sounds good for I primarily use it for drums, so I call it the drum room. But it does sound great for saxes, cellos, acoustic guitar. Not my favorite room for vocals.
Or electric
instruments. Yeah, not as much. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're going for. Yeah. But
backing vocals would sound.
I told you you're a smart man. They really do sound pretty good, especially if you're going for 3 or 4 people that can sing at the same time. Right. Like a choir kind of feel. Right. And you double it or triple it. It works beautifully. Speaking of which, let me show you the vocal booth. Oh, sorry. You guys go up first. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Joey, this is beautiful.
Thank you,
It
sir.
is beautiful.
This is
Very beautiful.
Very nice.
I am really proud of it. I worked hard. Like I said, I had to sell a lot of blood clots. If you hear when I close the door, oh sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Well, when I close the door, like my hand clasps just die.
Right.
And Jonathan, I got the Norman U87 here,
I see that.
which is a $4,000 Big Daddy mic. But boy, is this a good sax mic. Michael Brecker's one of the people that use it.
Right.
Practically everybody, really.
Right.
But this is one of my other favorite rooms. We do a lot. Something I've kind of got into. You've seen these little mobile video carts floating around.
Yeah, yeah.
They are basically showing what's on my computer screen. So if a band leader is back here and they want to watch, and we're cutting to a click and they want to watch the measures roll by, they go, hey man, measure 34, I think we messed up. Something like that. Or I can display sheet music if I want to.
Right.
But the real reason I have the mobile video cart, and as you can see there's outlets for them down here all through the wall, these Cat 5s,
Right.
is I do a lot of ADR, which is automatic dialogue replacement. So if you're on set and you're shooting a TV show or a movie or something like that, and something's wrong with the audio, but you don't know until you get back to the editing bay, they can come in and actually watch their lips movement and stuff like that and resync. You know, try to say the line as in sync as possible.
Right.
Then if they have to tweak it digitally, they can. But typically, doing it the old-fashioned way just looks better.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to resync lip movements with editing, but it typically doesn't work.
So you're doing more film stuff now than used to be?
Yeah. I broke into that market. I guess back in March, I started getting a lot of film work for independent films in Atlanta.
Right.
And so what I was having to do was I was playing the audio of the film back, and the director was sitting in the control room with me and could see the movie on the screen.
Right.
But the people in the booth and stuff couldn't, and so I was, they were watching me through the glass, and so I would count, and I'd figure out what the count was, and I'd do like 1, and then they'd start talking, and so it worked, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because it looks kind of gay. So
they also use that for, I guess, like the redub, I guess, for like, to make certain movies family friendly or something.
Yep, all that stuff. You're
Okay.
right. Yep, that's all the ADR stuff. So Derek here is, by the way, a great actor and does a lot of voice work for me. Reads a lot of the audiobooks I've done.
Cool.
But but anyway, yeah, it's one of those things where again, it worked, and I was able to get the timing right and help them to get it.
Right.
But if they can do it themselves, it's a much cleaner process.
I bet.
And then the last room I'll show you, they squeak through here. That will, yes.
I'm almost home. I'm getting ready to go home. Yes. Well, at least to my mom's house, because that's where my laptop is. So hopefully I'll be able to upload these series of videos. This is my first, walking diary, I guess, if you will. Hope you enjoy it. And, well, hey, guess what? Got some kazoos. Got some kazoos for my nieces and nephews. Got one for all 4 of them. Well, maybe I should say 5, because my sister is expecting a child next year, sometime around January or February of 2014. So my little nephew to be, hope you like the kazoo. That's your first gift. Anyway, this is DB, and I'm out.